Many young scientists, the desire for validation is a powerful motivator. Grades, awards, and praise often feel like proof that you're on the right track. This kind of recognition can be comforting, offering a sense of security and reassurance. However, over time, constantly seeking approval can subtly shape your decisions. You might find yourself choosing research topics or projects that seem impressive to others, rather than those that genuinely spark your interest. Science, in this context, can start to feel more like a performance than a true exploration. The pursuit of validation can quietly guide your choices, sometimes without you even realizing it, and the joy of discovery may take a back seat to the need for recognition. Curiosity, on the other hand, feels very different from validation. It often arrives quietly, as a sense of confusion, fascination, or a question that just won't go away. Unlike validation, curiosity doesn't promise recognition or clear outcomes. When you follow curiosity, you're motivated by a genuine desire to understand something, not by the hope of impressing others. Even if no one else notices, your learning remains meaningful and personal. Curiosity is persistent and doesn't require external rewards. It's about the questions themselves, not the applause. This shift makes learning more authentic and deeply satisfying as you begin to explore topics that truly matter to you. Letting go of the need to impress others can be challenging, especially in academic environments where success is often measured publicly. The temptation to seek approval is strong, but when you stop focusing on what looks impressive and start asking what truly matters to you, everything changes. Science becomes a space for intellectual risk-taking and genuine exploration. You begin to pursue ideas that may feel unfinished or unclear, but are meaningful to you. This shift encourages growth from within, as you replace performance with questions and allow curiosity to guide your journey. The process may feel uncomfortable at first, but it leads to deeper, more authentic learning. Confidence that's built on validation is fragile because it depends on feedback from others. In contrast, confidence that grows from curiosity is much more stable. When you follow your curiosity, confusion becomes a natural part of the learning process, not a sign of failure. You start to trust your ability to think, explore, and adapt, even when praise is absent. Persistence in the face of uncertainty builds a deep trust in your own thinking. Over time, this internal confidence becomes a steady foundation, supporting you through challenges and setbacks. Curiosity teaches you that it's okay not to have all the answers, and that real growth comes from the journey itself. Curiosity naturally shifts your focus from outcomes to the process itself. Failed experiments and unanswered questions are no longer sources of frustration, but valuable opportunities to learn. This mindset reduces the fear of failure, making science feel more like an adventure than a test. Exploration becomes the main goal, and learning becomes enjoyable again. When you value the process over the results, mistakes become informative rather than discouraging. The pressure to achieve fades, replaced by a genuine excitement for discovery. This approach not only makes learning more fun, but also more sustainable in the long run. You stop letting validation drive your choices, your true interests begin to emerge. You'll notice certain topics keep pulling your attention, even when there's no promise of recognition. These interests might be unconventional, but they form the foundation of authentic passion. Curiosity helps you discover what genuinely excites you, allowing your scientific identity to take shape. Over time, patterns in your curiosity reveal what matters most to you, and your passion becomes deeply personal. This process is essential for developing a lasting connection to your work and for finding fulfillment in your scientific journey. Validation often leads to comparison. Who did better? Who received more recognition? These comparisons can drain the joy from learning and create unnecessary pressure. Curiosity, however, shifts your focus inward. Progress becomes a personal journey rather than a competition. You start to measure growth by your own understanding, not by how you rank against others. This mindset fosters healthier motivation and reduces the stress that comes from constant comparison. By focusing on your own questions and discoveries, you reclaim the joy and satisfaction that comes from genuine learning. Following curiosity doesn't just benefit you in science, it builds skills that last a lifetime. Curiosity develops patience, adaptability, and comfort with uncertainty. Curious thinkers are open to change and willing to revise their ideas as they learn more. This mindset prepares young scientists for an ever-evolving world, where flexibility and resilience are essential. By embracing curiosity, you become better equipped to handle challenges and to keep learning throughout your life. Habits you build now will support you in any field you choose to pursue. It's important to remember that following curiosity doesn't mean ignoring structure. Goals, deadlines, and feedback still play a crucial role, but now they support your curiosity rather than replace it. When curiosity leads and structure supports, learning feels balanced and sustainable. This balance prevents burnout and ensures that your efforts remain meaningful. By integrating structure with curiosity, you create an environment where motivation stays high and learning continues to feel rewarding. In the end, choosing curiosity over validation transforms the way a young scientist learns and grows. Learning shifts from performance to purpose, and confidence becomes rooted within. Passion remains steady, even without external recognition. Curiosity teaches you to trust your questions, persist through uncertainty, and have the courage to explore what truly matters. This approach builds lasting confidence and a sense of purpose that will guide you throughout your scientific journey and beyond.